Today's daily Taurus horoscope for May 30, 2025. Dear Taurus, as we approach the end of May 2025, you're experiencing an intriguing cosmic setup that deserves careful attention. With the sun fully established in Gemini, illuminating your second house of finances and personal resources, today marks a significant point for reflection on your material world and value systems. Let's start by examining the planetary influences affecting you today. Venus, your ruling planet, is currently dancing through the emotionally intuitive waters of Cáncer, creating a beautiful trine with Neptune in Pisces. This dreamy aspect enhances your creative vision and deepens your emotional connections. You might find yourself particularly attuned to the unspoken needs of your loved ones today, almost as if you can read their minds before they express themselves. Meanwhile, Mercury in late Gemini is activating your financial sector with sharp analytical energy. Your mind is exceptionally clear when it comes to money matters today. This is an excellent time to review investments, consider new income opportunities, or have important conversations about shared resources. Your practical thinking is enhanced, allowing you to see value where others might miss it. The moon in Scorpio today is moving through your partnership sector, intensifying all one-on-one relationships. This creates a fascinating dynamic while you're focused on practical matters in one area of life. Your emotional landscape is calling for deeper intimacy and trust-building exercises with those closest to you. There's a productive tension between your need for security and your desire for emotional depth. Uranus, continuing its revolutionary journey through your sign, forms a challenging square with Mars in Leo today. This aspect might create sudden urges to break free from restrictions or assert yourself in unexpected ways. Be mindful of impulsive decisions, particularly regarding personal identity or physical appearance. The energy is powerful but potentially disruptive. Channel it into constructive change rather than rebellion without a cause. In your career sector, Jupiter in Gemini is expanding opportunities related to your earning potential. Today might bring news about a financial opportunity that requires quick thinking and adaptability qualities that don't always come naturally to your fixed earth nature. Remember that stepping outside your comfort zone financially could lead to significant growth now. Regarding your health and well-being, the planetary alignments suggest paying particular attention to your throat and neck area, the bodily region ruled by Taurus. The Venus-Neptune trine creates a susceptibility to indulgence, so be mindful of what you consume today. Your body is craving nourishment that truly supports your well-being rather than just momentary pleasure. Your relationships are highlighted strongly today as the Scorpio moon opposes Uranus in your sign. A partner or close associate may surprise you with their intensity or unexpected revelations. This transit asks you to balance your need for stability with their need for emotional honesty. Finding middle ground will be your challenge, but also your opportunity for deeper connection. Saturn in Pisces continues to form a supportive sextile to your Sun, providing structure to your social networks and long-term aspirations. Today might bring an opportunity to cement a friendship or alliance that has professional implications. Someone older or more experienced could offer valuable guidance if you're receptive to it. Your home and family sector is receiving gentle aspects from Venus, suggesting harmonious domestic conditions. If you've been considering home improvements or decorative changes, your aesthetic sense is particularly refined today. You might find yourself drawn to objects of beauty that also serve practical purposes, the perfect combination for a Taurus. The day's overall energy supports financial planning with a creative twist. Your natural talent for finding value is enhanced, but so is your ability to think outside the box about resources. Consider how you might leverage your existing assets in innovative ways. The Venus-Neptune trine particularly favors artistic or spiritual pursuits that could also generate income. Your communication style today benefits from Mercury's influence, making you more verbally adaptable than usual. This is excellent for negotiations or important discussions about money. You'll find it easier to explain your position while remaining open to alternative perspectives, a valuable skill for any financial dealings. However, be careful with the Mars-Uranus square energy, which could manifest as stubborn arguments or unexpected conflicts, particularly with authority figures or romantic partners. The key is to embrace change without forcing it, and to assert yourself without becoming inflexible. Toward evening, the moon's aspect to Pluto brings emotional intensity that can be channeled into intimate connections or deep personal insights. You might experience powerful realizations about what truly matters to you in relationships. Your practical advice for today: balance your focus between material security and emotional wealth. Make time for financial planning, but don't neglect the deeper emotional exchanges that make life meaningful. Your strength comes from your groundedness, but your growth comes from allowing vulnerability and change into your usually steadfast nature. Reflect on this question tonight: how can I honor my need for security while still embracing the necessary changes that lead to growth? Taurus, today offers a rich landscape of opportunities for both material advancement and emotional deepening. By navigating the day with awareness of these cosmic currents, you can make choices that honor both your practical nature and your evolving spirit. Trust in your ability to remain grounded while still reaching for new possibilities. On May 30, 2025, the planetary alignments create a fascinating cosmic tapestry for Taurus natives. The Sun resides firmly in Gemini, illuminating your second house of personal resources, value systems, and financial matters. This solar position amplifies your awareness around material security while challenging your fixed nature with Gemini's adaptable air energy. As the Sun continues its journey through this communication-oriented sign, you're being called to reassess what truly holds value in your life beyond the physical realm. The intellectual stimulation from this placement helps you articulate your needs with greater precision than usual. Venus, your ruling planet, transitions through Cáncer on this date, creating a nurturing atmosphere around communication and short-distance travel in your third house. This placement softens your words with emotional intelligence and creates fortunate connections with siblings, neighbors, and in your immediate environment. The Venusian energy in water-based Cáncer helps you express care and concern through your communications, making this an excellent day for heartfelt conversations and meaningful exchanges. Mercury, the planetary messenger, sits in its home sign of Gemini alongside the Sun, double highlighting your financial sector. Your mind is exceptionally sharp regarding monetary decisions, contracts, and negotiations. This placement grants you the gift of persuasive communication when discussing material matters. You'll find yourself thinking more quickly and expressing your thoughts about resources with unusual clarity. The moon travels through Aquarius on this date, activating your 10th house of career, public reputation, and long-term goals. This creates an emotional detachment that serves you well in professional settings, allowing you to innovate and think objectively about your public image and career trajectory. The Aquarian lunar energy pushes you slightly outside your comfort zone, encouraging experimental approaches to authority and responsibility. Mars positions itself in Leo, energizing your 4th house of home, family, and emotional foundations. This placement might create some tension in your domestic sphere, as the assertive energy of Mars combines with Leo's dramatic flair. You may feel a strong urge to reorganize your living space, address family dynamics with courage, or take leadership in domestic matters. Channel this energy constructively to avoid unnecessary conflicts at home. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and opportunity, occupies Gemini, bringing double emphasis to your financial sector alongside the Sun and Mercury. This significant placement indicates a period of potential financial growth, though perhaps through multiple streams of income rather than a single source. Jupiter in Gemini encourages diversification of resources and learning new skills that can be monetized. This is a fortunate placement for financial matters, though Jupiter's expansive nature requires some discipline to prevent overspending. Saturn continues its transit through Pisces in your 11th house of social networks, friendships, and collective endeavors. This placement brings structure and sometimes limitation to your social sphere, urging you to be more selective about the groups you associate with and the long-term goals you pursue. There may be lessons around setting boundaries with friends or understanding your place within organizations. Saturn's disciplined energy here helps you build more meaningful and enduring social connections rather than superficial ones. Uranus, the Great Awakener, remains in your sign of Taurus, continuing its long-term revolutionary impact on your identity, self-expression, and physical appearance. This placement has been gradually reshaping your approach to life since 2018, and on this particular day, it forms a significant aspect with Venus in Cáncer, creating a harmonious trine that connects your personal revolution with your communication style. This aspect supports authentic self-expression that remains grounded in emotional intelligence. Neptune in Pisces occupies your 11th house alongside Saturn, adding a mystical, spiritualized quality to your friendships and social connections. This placement can sometimes cloud your judgment regarding which groups truly align with your values, but it also enhances your compassion and idealism within collective settings. On this day, Neptune forms a subtle aspect with Mercury in your 2nd house, suggesting that financial decisions require extra clarity. Avoid making monetary choices based on emotional or spiritual appeals without proper verification. Pluto, now in the early degrees of Aquarius, occupies your 10th house of career and public standing. This slow-moving planet is in the process of transforming your relationship with authority, success, and your life's direction. On May 30th, Pluto forms a challenging square aspect with Venus in Cáncer, potentially bringing power dynamics into your communications. Be mindful of manipulative tendencies in your interactions and watch for controlling behavior from others, particularly in professional settings. Chiron, the wounded healer, positioned in Taurus nearby Uranus, touches on sensitive areas related to your self-worth and physical presence. This placement suggests ongoing healing work regarding how you value yourself independently of material possessions or physical appearance. The North Node in Pisces and South Node in Virgo create an axis across your 11th and 5th houses, suggesting that your evolutionary path lies in transcending personal pleasure and creative self-expression to embrace collective consciousness and humanitarian ideals. The lunar nodes in this position encourage you to balance attention to detail with the bigger spiritual picture. The specific planetary aspects forming on May 30th create a complex interplay of energies for you, Taurus. The Sun-Jupiter conjunction in your financial sector suggests a day of potential abundance and opportunity, though the square from Neptune indicates the need for clarity in monetary decisions. Venus trine Uranus connects your emotional communication style with your authentic self-expression in surprising but harmonious ways. Mars in your 4th house forms a challenging aspect with Saturn in your 11th house, potentially creating tension between home responsibilities and social obligations. Finding balance between these areas will be crucial on this day. Looking at the fixed stars, Aldebaran aligns with your natal Taurus placements, amplifying your determination and grounding influence. This royal star connection provides extra strength to stand your ground when needed while navigating the day's complex planetary energies. With these planetary positions, May 30th, 2025 presents Taurus with a day focused on balancing material concerns with social obligations, authentic self-expression with diplomatic communication, and domestic needs with career ambitions. The concentration of planets in your 2nd house suggests financial matters take center stage, while the significant planetary activity in your 4th, 10th, and 11th houses indicates that home, career, and social connections play supporting but crucial roles in how the day unfolds. On May 30, 2025, Taurus finds themselves at a fascinating communicative crossroads. Mercury, now direct and moving through your 3rd house of communication, creates a powerful trine with your ruling planet Venus. This astrological alignment opens channels of expression that have been previously blocked or underutilized. Your words carry additional weight today, infused with both your natural Taurian practicality and an unusual poetic quality that surprises even you. The Gemini sun, illuminating your second house of values, brings intellectual stimulation to how you express what matters most to you. You're finding elegant words for concepts that usually feel too complex to articulate. This is an excellent day for presentations, important conversations, or any situation where your ideas need clear transmission. The moon in Scorpio opposes your sign, creating an emotional undercurrent to your communications. This opposition actually works in your favor, allowing you to access deeper truths and express them with remarkable authenticity. You may feel compelled to reveal thoughts you've kept private, particularly regarding relationships or shared resources. Jupiter's position amplifies your voice, quite literally. Your words carry farther today and have greater impact. People are more inclined to listen when you speak, so choose your statements with care. This influence is particularly beneficial for Taurians in teaching, media, sales, or leadership positions. Mars forms a helpful sextile to your communication sector, providing the courage to initiate difficult conversations you've been postponing. The energy supports directness without aggression, a perfect balance for your typically diplomatic sign. For creative Taurians, this is an exceptional day for writing, speaking, or any form of artistic expression. Your usual methodical approach to creativity is enhanced with spontaneous insights and innovative connections. Digital communications receive favorable aspects today. Your social media posts, emails, or text messages are likely to be received exactly as intended, with minimal risk of misunderstanding. This makes today ideal for clarifying past miscommunications or rebuilding bridges. Saturn's influence brings structure to your thoughts, helping you organize complex ideas into coherent frameworks. If you've been struggling with a writing project or presentation, today's energy supports breaking through blocks and establishing clear outlines. The Gemini influence encourages you to experiment with communication styles outside your comfort zone. While you typically prefer thorough, measured expression, today you might benefit from adopting more adaptability in your conversational approach. Professional communications are especially favored after 2 p.m., when the moon forms a productive aspect with Mercury. Schedule important meetings or calls during this window, if possible. For Taurians in romantic relationships, today offers a rare opportunity to express feelings that normally remain unspoken. The Venus-Mercury trine softens your delivery while maintaining your authentic message. Neptune's square to your communication house suggests being cautious about potential misunderstandings around creative projects or spiritual matters. Double-check that others are interpreting your vision correctly. Your natural Taurian tendency toward concreteness helps ground potentially nebulous concepts. Pluto's transformative energy touches your higher mind today, potentially triggering profound realizations that change how you perceive and discuss certain subjects. This could manifest as a sudden clarity about a topic that's long confused you. For Taurians working in collaborative environments, today's astrology supports finding common language with colleagues who typically operate from very different perspectives. Your ability to build verbal bridges is enhanced. The asteroid Pallas, Athena in your sign, strengthens your strategic communication. You'll find yourself naturally understanding the best approach, timing, and phrasing to achieve your objectives through dialogue. Those in educational pursuits benefit from enhanced articulation of complex concepts. If you're studying or teaching, today's energy supports breaking down sophisticated ideas into digestible explanations. Your communication style today carries an unusual blend of earth and air energy, practical yet intellectual, grounded yet adaptable. This hybrid approach helps you connect with a wider range of people than usual. For Taurians who normally struggle with writing, today offers a flowing connection between thoughts and words. Journaling or correspondence may come more easily than it has in months. difficult conversations around financial matters benefit from your enhanced diplomatic skills today. You're able to hold firm on your position while creating space for others to express their viewpoints. The Venus-Jupiter aspect adds a touch of luck to communications related to resources or investments. For Taurus on May 30, 2025, the financial landscape appears particularly promising as Venus forms a favorable trine with Jupiter. This planetary alignment opens doors to unexpected monetary gains and resource expansion. Your ruling planet Venus, positioned in your money sector, amplifies your natural ability to attract wealth, making this an excellent day for financial planning and strategic investments. The moon's position in your career house simultaneously highlights professional opportunities that could lead to income growth in the coming months. Pay special attention to communications around midday, as Mercury's influence suggests important financial news or opportunities may arrive through conversations or messages. With Saturn's stabilizing presence, long-term investments started today have strong foundations for future growth. Your natural Taurian patience serves you well avoid impulsive purchases, but remain open to calculated risks, particularly in areas related to technology, sustainable resources, or real estate. A surprising connection between Mars and Uranus indicates potential for innovative income streams. Consider how your unique skills might create passive revenue. Financial partnerships receive positive aspects today, making this an ideal time to discuss joint ventures or collaborative projects with monetary potential. Your financial intuition is heightened, helping you distinguish between genuine opportunities and misleading prospects. The evening hours are particularly favorable for reviewing your budget and making adjustments to savings plans, as the moon's energy supports clear-headed financial analysis. Someone from your past might resurface with an interesting proposition involving shared resources or investment. Approach with your typical Taurian thoroughness, but recognize genuine potential when presented. The day's energy supports financial education, taking time to learn about a new investment vehicle or money management strategy could pay significant dividends later. Your physical possessions also come into focus. There may be valuable items you own whose worth you've underestimated. Consider appraisals or researching market values. The numerological significance of this date resonates with Taurus's need for security while encouraging calculated expansion. Trust your instincts about where to place your resources, but verify all details before committing. Look particularly for opportunities that align with your values of sustainability and long-term stability. The second half of the day offers clearer insights into financial matters that have seemed complex or confusing in recent weeks. A practical approach combined with your natural resource management abilities creates a powerful formula for fiscal advancement today. As the cosmic energies align on May 30, 2025, Taurus finds several areas of remarkable fortune. Venus, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter, creating an exceptional window for abundance and growth. This planetary configuration particularly enhances 4 key domains in your life today. First, your financial instincts are extraordinarily sharp. Trust that gut feeling about investments or purchases, especially those related to long-term security or home improvements. The universe is supporting wealth-building activities that align with your values of comfort and stability. Second, creative pursuits receive cosmic blessing today. Artistic Taurians will find their hands guided by inspiration, whether you're designing, cooking, gardening, or expressing yourself through music. Your natural aesthetic sense is heightened, making this an excellent day to beautify your surroundings or create something that brings sensory pleasure. Third, romantic connections flourish in grounded, authentic settings. Skip elaborate plans and instead focus on quality time in comfortable, natural environments. A picnic in a garden, a walk through a park, or a homemade dinner will create more meaningful connections than anything flashy or extravagant. Fourth, your physical vitality receives cosmic support, particularly through activities that connect you with Earth energy. Gardening, hiking, or simply walking barefoot on grass can help you tap into a wellspring of natural energy today. The earth element is particularly responsive to your needs now, offering healing and renewal. Pay special attention to synchronicities involving the color green, which serves as your fortune marker today. Objects, clothing, or environments featuring this color may guide you toward favorable circumstances. The early afternoon hours between 2 and 4 p.m. mark your most fortunate time window, when your intuitive connection to opportunity peaks. Locations associated with earth, agriculture, or finance serve as your lucky spaces today. Banks, gardens, farms, and natural food stores all carry supportive energy for you. In terms of social connections, individuals with Virgo or Capricorn influences in their chart will prove most beneficial to your interests today. These earth sign energies naturally complement your practical approach and can help facilitate your goals. You'll also find unexpectedly valuable connections with water signs, particularly Cáncer individuals, who bring emotional intelligence that balances your practicality. Today's numerological signature of 7, from 3 plus 0 plus 5 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5, indicates that wisdom and deeper understanding play crucial roles in recognizing your fortunate paths. Take time for reflection before making important decisions. The most surprising source of fortune may come through technology or communications platforms, areas not typically associated with Taurus comfort zones. Remaining open to digital opportunities or virtual connections could lead to substantial material benefits in the future. To maximize today's fortunate energy, wear or carry something copper or rose quartz, both associated with Venus and financial abundance. Speaking words of gratitude aloud strengthens your connection to prosperity consciousness. Remember that Jupiter's influence today amplifies whatever energy you put forth, so maintaining a positive, abundance-minded outlook directly increases your good fortune. When facing choices today, the path that feels most authentic to your core values is invariably the most fortunate one. Trust your body's wisdom. Physical comfort or discomfort serves as your reliable guidance system. Taurus, your social landscape on May 30, 2025, undergoes a profound transformation as Mercury stations direct in your communications sector, while forming a harmonious trine with Pluto in your house of social connections. This creates a day of powerful social revelations and deep, meaningful conversations. The barriers that have existed between you and certain friends or groups begin to dissolve, allowing for more authentic exchanges. The moon in Cáncer that day activates your third house of communication, amplifying your emotional intelligence when engaging with others. You'll find yourself instinctively understanding what others need from you socially, even before they express it. This intuitive edge serves you well in group settings, especially when navigating complex social dynamics. Venus, your ruling planet, forms a sextile with Jupiter in your 11th house of friendships, expanding your social circle and potentially bringing beneficial connections from different cultural or intellectual backgrounds. Someone you meet today could later become instrumental in broadening your worldview or providing unexpected opportunities. There's a beautiful blend of depth and expansion in your social sphere today. While you typically prefer quality over quantity in relationships, today offers both, meaningful deepening of existing bonds alongside promising new connections. Mars in Pisces activates your house of community and collective endeavors, giving you the courage to take initiative in group projects or social causes. You might find yourself surprisingly comfortable taking a leadership role in a team setting or speaking up during a gathering. This is not your typical approach, but today's energy supports this more assertive social positioning. Saturn's influence from your career sector reminds you to maintain appropriate boundaries even as you open up socially. Not everyone deserves full access to your inner world, Taurus. Trust your instincts about who merits your vulnerability. Some connections made today carry professional implications. Be mindful of the impression you're making, as someone of influence may be observing your social conduct. Neptune's position suggests there may be some confusion or uncertainty in certain social interactions. Someone might not be presenting their true intentions, or there could be miscommunication around plans or commitments. Take what's said with a grain of salt and verify important social arrangements. Your natural skepticism serves you well here. Uranus, continuing its long journey through your sign, pushes you toward authentic self-expression in social settings. You're less interested in conforming to others' expectations and more committed to showing up as your genuine self. This authenticity magnetizes people who truly appreciate your unique qualities and perspective. Digital connections receive a boost as Mercury's direct motion clears up any technological glitches or miscommunications that may have plagued your online interactions recently. Social media posts, texts, or emails carry more weight today. What you share resonates more deeply with your audience. Consider using this energy to reconnect with friends you've fallen out of touch with. The North Node in your sign encourages you to take the lead in organizing gatherings or initiating plans rather than waiting for others. Your destiny involves stepping more confidently into social spaces and allowing your natural warmth and reliability to draw others to you. A friend from your past may unexpectedly resurface, bringing with them memories and perspectives that prove surprisingly relevant to your current path. This reconnection isn't mere coincidence, but serves a purpose in your ongoing personal development. Group activities that involve shared physical experiences, whether workshops, sports, or even cooking together, prove especially rewarding today. Your tactile Taurus nature appreciates bonding through tangible, sensory experiences rather than just conversation. The Chiron-Venus square suggests potential sensitivity around social acceptance. Old wounds related to belonging or fitting in might be triggered, but this presents an opportunity for healing through vulnerable sharing with trusted companions. Someone's apparent rejection may actually be a blessing in disguise, redirecting you toward connections that honor your authentic nature. Trust this process of social refinement. Your capacity for listening makes you a valued confidant today. Someone in your circle needs your steady, grounded perspective on a turbulent situation in their life. Your practical wisdom provides exactly the ballast they're seeking. By day's end, you may feel socially fulfilled but physically drained. Taurus energy is substantial, and giving it freely to others requires replenishment. Schedule some solitary restoration time for tomorrow to balance today's social expenditures. The connections formed or strengthened today carry long-term potential, especially those aligned with your core values and authentic self-expression. Plant these relationship seeds with intention, knowing they may blossom into significant life-enhancing bonds in the months to come. As Venus, your ruling planet, creates a harmonious angle with Jupiter on May 30th, 2025, you're being given cosmic permission to indulge, but with intention. This alignment creates a beautiful opportunity for growth through pleasure. Don't dismiss small joys today. They're actually powerful catalysts for your evolution. The moon in Scorpio deepens your emotional perception, making this an excellent day to address lingering relationship matters that you've been avoiding. Trust your intuition. It's exceptionally accurate under this sky. With Mercury forming a challenging aspect to Saturn, communications require extra care. Before responding to messages, take